So this video is a little personal for me. This video is about a phrase that I really like and I'm very interested in. It's about the phrase, die a hero, or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Obviously, this line is mainly known from what Harvey Dent said in the movie The Dark Knight. So what makes this so personal is about how this affects real life. Not just how it was foreshadowing in the movie, foreshadowing how Harvey Dent would eventually become Two-Face and everything like that, but how in real life it's kind of true. So what I mean is, it's in real life, it kind of eventually happens. With aging, naturally comes mental decay. And what I mean by that's kind of a weird way of explaining it, but what I mean by that is, things like dementia and just temperament in general, and I speak from personal experience. It's just natural, My grandpa, for example, my mom holds this man on a pedestal. I mean, she idolizes him, because how he was for most of her life. But by the time I was born, he was a completely changed man. And I mean, it's at the point where everyone just wants to hide from him, It's not just, the forgetting and everything like that. It's anger, there's so many things that are affected by this that people don't all know. Some people just think it's forgetting and everything like that, but no, people do kind of completely change. A great movie that shows this is the movie The Father with Anthony Hopkins, where he plays an elderly man with dementia. I won't go any farther into that just in case someone watching hasn't seen it, but it's crazy to me how our own minds will turn on us, and it will make us pretty much into the villains in our own life. It doesn't matter how great of a person you are, because no one, and I mean no one, can escape this. And back to the phrase, how it affects real life. Sometimes the hero becomes a villain, but it doesn't mean that the villain should become their legacy. Kind of like how at the end of The Dark Knight, where they decide to keep Two-Face a secret to let his legacy be the hero. So what I mean by that is, just because this person has changed and has, following the quote, became the villain, it doesn't mean that you should carry on their legacy as that mean old man, let's say, It doesn't mean that has to be their legacy. The best parts about them that might have changed could be gone in the moment that you're living in right now, but just because they're gone now doesn't mean they weren't ever there, So yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Just a little personal video about what I've been through, and I know others have as well. Well, anyways, that's about it. Thank you for watching if someone did, and peace.